Ryder. And the kick from Smallwood. Buller had a metre or two. And Voloneu not the best option to go with him. Short ball, good ball, and Main Waring zeroes it into the pocket. And Buller, his opponent, went to ground momentarily, and that was the split second he required.
He can certainly take it to the next level.
One of 7 individual goal kickers for Claremont against West Perth. In the pocket, bending it back. He raises the arms in delight. England can run onto it. Hodges goes again, all happening very close to the boundary line. Buller trying to steamroll his way forward, pleading his innocence with regards to disposal.
Blow, because Jacob Dragovic is a critical player for South.
Think of the absence of Sloyth and the experience with the midfield. He is showing no signs of getting to his feet anytime soon. We'll have to keep an eye on that with play. Buller
try and get his first hands on it again.
He's gone high. Get away some free kicks in this first quarter. Broadbent none too pleased with that verdict. And Bolton, and they're starting to press up again. Weston to Buller, and if he so chooses, he gets another look from about 50.
Where Claremont are lining up to mark it. What's his range like? I think he'll be right on his distance here.
I think he's got a good leg. We saw it last week. Don't worry about the distance. Don't worry about the accuracy, Broady. It is going all the way. He has back-to-back goals. Tricky bounce, Tracy across his body. Tigers converge from everywhere, including Buller.
His intercept marks and being able to set up from there. He competes so strongly.
Eastland from the ruck, didn't get clean possession, and a snap from Buller. Isn't he having a quarter?
You know, I'd like to see the replay. If his eyes are on the ball, I don't mind him jumping for it in the run.
Here's an inside 50 effort. Strom the spoil by Datsun. Tackling pressure such that it spilled out to Rogers. Strom and Buller halve the contest. And away they go again. Alvarez, Buller, their kick. You can't do anything about that. It was just outstanding by the Claremont mid, and also Buller with a vice-like grip. Let's see what he has here. Getting a look at number 4. Just veered off his line fractionally. It's a mighty long kick, so it's got the 50 easily.
Contested mark. Terrific coaching. In the last 10 minutes, Claremont 30 to 17 possessions. They're getting
Martinez and off to Miles. It's a pretty handy defensive unit at the moment. Juggling effort has been paid to Buller, who is riding a wave of confidence, and a 50-metre penalty to add some more salt for the South Fremantle wound.
Yeah, well, he could have almost given another one away.
Well, this will be a goal here because Martinez has gone to ground. Not sure who.
Kelly.
It was a player. Kelly has been finger pointed by Michael Broadbridge.
Yep.
And we saw
Kelly, it was Kelly off the ball, and at quarter time things bubbled over, particularly with Kelly and a few of the Claremont players. So there's obviously some tension out there, and it's got under the skin of Manfred Kelly, who's just given away the second 50 to bring Buller up within now 20 metres out from goal.
Gifting a goal to Bolton. This for number 4 for Jack Buller. And he throws the head back, but he has done just enough. Quick release. Weston back to O'Connor. The tumbler. And here's the man with gold dripping from his boots at the moment. Buller took heavy contact near the line.
He is, and that one then again, so gettable, and an easy opportunity missed.
Elliott, the spread provided by Buller. Hands to England, back to Buller. Tracy's forward of the play, but in the end it's just a hit and hope kick. And Smallwood beats Bletchenden to it. Oh, it's a little clumsy by a couple of Tigers diving in there. Kelly, Buller, O'Connor was clinical by the Tigers. Disciplined kick. Buller was there. Didn't take the mark. And I think in his own heart of hearts he knew that he didn't have hands on it first either.
Quite as well.
South under enormous pressure, and that was an easy call, McQuilkin. 4 goals for Jack Buller. He, along with his teammates, have been outstanding in the first half. Jack, thanks for having a brief chat with us. You must be pretty satisfied with your performance in particular up to half-time.
Oh, yeah, I'm just happy to put it through the big 6. You know, I went last week having the 1 goal 4, so I've just been working on that throughout the week. So it's good to see it come off.
And what are you working on specifically with that goal-kicking routine, Jack? What have you been focusing on?
It's just momentum through the ball and just making sure the ball drops right. Like sometimes when I'm a bit panicky, I just drop it a bit high and I don't follow through. So just getting those 2 things right helps a long way.
You're on fire up forward, Jack, but you're doing a couple of stints in the ruck. Do you like getting in there?
Yeah, I love the ruck. Just gets you in the game a bit more. You get a tackle, the odd mark, so that's good. Yeah.
Well, Jack, you've been a regular on 7 match day the last couple of weeks, mate. Continue, go and enjoy a half-time breath.
Yeah, cheers, boys. Thank you.
Back to Rogers. They are a slick machine at the start of this season, and Buller running on top of the ground. 75 from goal. No real height there for Claremont. Tigers being patient. Davis now goes to Buller. He's well placed here. Strom did enough. Weston back to half back where Alvarez, a bouncing ball. Buller, not quite. Salmeri. Now Buller again. Elliott.
Make sure our heat's there. And yeah, happy with it.
Ronan, thanks for your time. Have a breather. Go well.
Cheers, lads.
Ronan O'Connor is being one of their many players who've contributed today. Hits the pocket. Buller just got rid of his man illegally.
Yeah, well, they'll be looking for a lift from their senior players. Dylan Main turned the ball over on the far side.
South have kicked just 2 goals. Buller. And here, into the action. At ground level, it was Byron who proved the disruptor, but in the end, the master was Bolton with Elliott and Buller. And across to Carter. Advantage paid. Martinez. Buller. Slapped away at the last moment. O'Connor.
Thought Skeet back in the day.
Yeah, running out of petrol probably most of the time. Buller. And that was from Miles. Play on is the call. Hardesty at the spill in turn to Rogers. And Buller, happy knack of working his man off the footy. One-on-ones. Mania gets to the front. Salmeri.
Get things going, but he's a fair way off peak fitness at the moment, it looks like.
Martinez. And this guy has had a wonderful afternoon. 4-1 next to his name. 18 disposals. Not just a forward either.
Carter-like player. So they're well. The only probably player that you'd say they're missing is a really strong key defender.
Who wheels immediately and looks for Miller through the middle. Although, Jack Buller had other ideas. And this is the issue going forward. And now they get it to the outside run. Weston with a terrific service for Buller. Not sure his next move. Rogers, it turns out to be. Baum, who's a venturous run, heads towards Buller, and that might just tie up best on ground in Michael Broadbridge's books if he can slot this for his 5th. Shot on goal. In the dying moments of this one. Wow. He's missed everything.
Yeah, well, right from the early stages in the game.